Hello, this is Terry Norrington from Kuunganisha Ministries, and this week's children's work we are looking at the Garden of Eden. The Lord God made a beautiful garden in Eden for the man he had created. It was watered by a sparkling river and was green and shady, an earthly paradise. There were trees heavy with fruit, so the man would never go hungry, and in the middle of the garden stood the tree of life and the tree of knowledge of good and evil. And the Lord God named the man Adam and took him to his new home. He told him that he must take care of it. You are free to eat from any tree in the garden, but you must not eat from the tree of knowledge of good and evil, for when you eat of it, you will surely die. He brought the beasts of the field and the birds of the air to Adam and asked him to give them names. But although God was very pleased with his work so far, there was one thing that still worried him. Adam was on his own in the world. One day God made Adam fall into a deep sleep, and while he was dreaming, cut open his side and took out one of his ribs. Then he closed him up again and made a woman out of the bone. The man and the woman stood there happily together in the Garden of Eden. Now, of all the animals that God had created, the craftiest was the snake. As soon as he spotted the woman in the Garden of Eden, he slithered down the tree and hissed at her. Did God really say that you must not eat from any tree in the garden? The woman told him that God had said to Adam about the tree of knowledge. What rubbish, spat the snake. You won't die. When you eat from the tree of knowledge, you will become wise and you will be like God. You will know good and evil. Tempted by the fruit that would make her wise, the woman picked one and sank her teeth into its juicy flesh. Then she gave it to Adam, and he ate it all. At once their eyes were opened, and they realized that they were naked. Full of shame, they found some fig leaves that they sewed together to hide their nakedness. They were so ashamed they ran and hid in the trees when they heard the Lord God walking in the garden in the cool of the day. Where are you? Called God. I heard you and I hid, admitted Adam. I was afraid because I was naked. And when God asked him who had told him he was naked, Adam replied, The woman you put here with me. She gave me some fruit from the tree of knowledge, and I ate it. The snake tricked me, and I ate it from the tree, cried the woman. Then the Lord God cursed the snake and banished him from the Garden of Eden. To the woman he said, With pain you will give birth to children. And turning to Adam, he said, Through painful toil you will eat of the ground all the days of your life. Dust you are, and to dust you will return. The Lord God made clothes for Adam and his wife, whom he named Eve, because she would become the mother of all men and women. And he said to them, You now know good and evil. Whatever happens, you must not eat from the tree of life, or you will live forever. And he banished the pair from the paradise garden. At the gates of the Garden of Eden, God put winged cherubim and fiery, ever-turning sword to guard the way to the tree of life. Adam and Eve could never return. The first humans, Adam and Eve, ruin the tranquility and harmony, peace and innocence of Eden by disobeying God's will. They exert free will in eating the forbidden fruit, but in doing so, they also chosen independence from God. God confirms this separation by expelling them from his earthly paradise.